Good day, race fans. Welcome to the 110 Nation LLC YouTube channel for a brand new series we like to call the 110 Nation Racing Experience. How does this work? Well, it's pretty similar to the SRX series, the Superstar Racing Experience, except we have our own drivers, we have our own cars, and our own colors for the most part, with our own sponsors, shows that you see, and much more. For a little bit more further information of how this series works, check out this little promo we got for you, and we hopefully you'll understand what's going on. And now that you know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marty Masterson. Going to bring you all the live play-by-play racing action for the next 6 weeks of competition here on the 110 Nation Sports YouTube channel. And without further ado, let's get down to the starting grid for heat race number 1 here at Stafford Motor Speedway. And on the pole here for this is going to be the Gold Race Chat Live number 1 of the Mama Bear of the 110 Nation, Miss Lee Reed. To the outside of her, it's the DJ Music Man and the More to Music Entertainment Karaoke, car number 2. And that bright blue machine, that is Craig Moore. Row number 2 on the inside, the CEO, Mr. CJ Sports. In the 110 Nation LLC, red number 110, that is Jason McMillan. And on the outside of him, in the white Southern Dirt Track Report, number 18, that's Jared Hudson. In row number 3 on the inside, in the orange TNT Designs machine, the Tasmanian Devil Flaggers himself, Taz Taylor, and car number 61. To his outside, in the Bears Bullish Market, number 22 green machine, that's Ricky Foxworth. Row 4 on the inside, in the 110 Nation LLC, pink number 10 car, this is John Izzo. This is one of 2 memorial cars in the field here for this series. Outside of him, in the blue Carolina Sports Plus, car number 14, this is Mario Edwards. Row 5 on the inside, the yellow Caution Flag Productions Navy Blue number 00. It's the Caution Flag of Racing Radio, Chris Creighton. Outside of him, in the Race Chat Live Patriotic number 74, another memorial car in this one, it is Mike Perricone. And rounding out the field of row number 6 in the Southern Dirt Track Report, purple number 15, it's Artie Schick. And rounding out the field in the black Carolina Sports Plus car number 20, it's Bart Buckthorn. So there's your lineup for heat race number 1. Let's get ready to set the command for today's race.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines are fired. Taking the pace lap down the back straightaway. As we get ready for heat race number 1 that was set by random draw. As we head off into turns 3 and 4. Green flag is out. We're racing with the 110 Nation racing experience from the virtual Stafford Motor Speedway. For the first time here in heat race number 1, it'll be the DJ Music Man, Craig Moore, using the outside advantage. He'll lead the opening lap of heat number 1. Lee Reed for second, Jared Hudson third. Battle side by side for 4th and 5th, and then there's 6th and 7th. McMillan to the inside of Foxworth. Foxworth has the outside lane. He'll take over the spot. Side-by-side battle behind them is between the 61 of Taylor in the orange and the blue 14 of Mario Edwards. Mario to the outside of Jason looking for spot number 5, heading down the back straightaway. Right now, Craig Moore setting sail off corner number 4. He'll lead lap number 3. 2 10-lap heat races and then a 30-lap feature is how tonight will work around this half-mile virtual Stafford Motor Speedway. And Ricky Foxworth has caught up to Jared Hudson, trying to see if he can get third. Still side by side between Mario and Jason. This is for spot number 5. Mario will clear Jason off turn number 1. And Taylor will have to hold off Izzo for spot number 7, further on behind them. Chris Creighton trying to make the outside work in the 00 machine further on back. And he will try to see if he can fall into line here as we are halfway. 5 laps complete, 5 to go here in heat race number 1. And remember, however this heat race finishes, we flip the field for the starting grid of heat number 2. So right now, Craig Moore, who's leading the way, will have to start at the rear of the field for heat number 2, while at the moment Mike Perricone rounds out the field. He'll be starting on pole. Chris Creighton and Artie Schick battling side by side for a top 10 spot. And Craig Moore right now in the number 2 machine having a pretty decisive lead over the 1 of Lee Rees. He rounds turn number 4. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Lee sitting in for second, Jared Hudson third, Ricky Foxworth in 4th, Mario Edwards in 5th, Jason in 6th, Taylor for 7th, Izzo 8th, Buckthorn 9th, and Schick now rounds out the top 10 as Chris still trying to fight his way through. White flag is out for heat race number 1. And Craig Moore will come around turns 3 and 4. He will win heat race number 1 of the 110 Nation Racing Experience. Lee Reed, Jared Hudson, Ricky Foxworth, Mario Edwards, Jason McMillan, Taz Taylor, John Izzo, Bart Buckthorn, Artie Schick the top 10, Chris Creighton, and Mike Perricone round out the field. So we'll bring the cars down into the pits for a quick moment, flip the field, we'll get going for heat race number 2. Alrighty, heat race number 2 set to take action. And then again, we flip the field from the results of the first heat race. So here we go. As we round turns 3 and 4, we get set to go for heat race number 2. And Chris Creighton this time uses the outside lane to his advantage to start. He'll lead the first lap of heat number 2. Perricone for second. Artie and Bart Buckthorn battling side by side. Artie gets the best of that one. Here comes Izzo to the inside of Buckthorn looking for spot number 4. As they end into turns 3 and 4, here comes Mario Edwards. He'll get by Taylor. McMillan trying to follow suit in the 110 red machine. Meanwhile, it is all Chris Creighton leading the way, but Paracone's not letting him get too far as they head down the back straightaway. Schick right there as well. Artie, that is, in the purple number 15 machine, sitting right there for spot number 3. Izzo holding on to 4th, but Buckthorn trying to hold on the outside as they head into turns 1 and 2. Izzo trying to get around, and he does off the corner. And now Mario Edwards will try to figure out if he can get by the Buckthorn number 20 to get into the top 5. Meanwhile, McMillan gets by Taylor for the most part. Jaron Hudson trying to give him a little bit of a push as they head down the front straightaway. Buckthorn now right on Izzo's bumper as they head into turn number 3. See if he can find a way around to take the 4th spot away. Here comes Artie. Gonna try to look to the inside of Paracone for spot number 2 as they work around turns 1 and 2. Nothing to it there, as Izzo still holding on for 4th with Buckthorn watching from 5th. Taylor like a anchor on a boat, just falling backwards in the orange number 61, trying to fall into line here, but nothing. Can't find a spot to get to the inside, as right now Chris Creighton starting to pull away in the 00 machine with 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Paracone still in 2nd, Artie Schick 3rd, John Izzo 4th, Buckthorn rounds out the top 5, Mario in 6th, Jason 7th, Jared 8th, Craig 9th, and at the moment Taylor has 10th by a tire, but Ricky Foxworth might have others say on the inside in the green number 22 machine. As rounding turns 3 and 4, Chris Creighton will see the white flag for heat race number 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time in heat number 2. Chris Creighton did not get a good showing in heat number 1, but he makes up for it in heat 2. He wins heat race number 2. Paracone, Schick, Izzo, Buckthorn, Edwards, McMillan, Hudson, Moore, Taylor the top 10, Foxworth, and Reed make up the field. Drivers will make adjustments and we'll get ready to go for the 30-lap feature to set the pace. Alrighty, here we go. Average heat race finishes. All in. They're lined up, ready to go. Pace car ready to pull in into turn number 3 onto pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Mayhem here on the 110 Nation Sports YouTube channel. My name is Marty Masterson. It's showtime! Feature racing here at Stafford Motor Speedway with the 110 Nation Racing Experience is underway. And Craig Moore continues to lead the way, but hang on, we got a yellow on the speedway. And it looks like the 15 of Artie Schick having issues here. Let's check that out. Oh, we had a little bit of an incident here. Everyone motored down through turns 1 and 2. Izzo clips the 15 and wow. In the middle of that was Lee Reed. Let's see if we can get her point of view on that one. She sees getting clipped and she just smacks the wall, and I think she'll be okay in the one car. Well, look at it from Buckthorn's vision in the black number 20. he had nowhere to go and just moved the 15 of Artie. So we are under yellow right now. And it seems to be the 20 of Buckthorn at the moment is okay. Artie Schick is okay. Those were the main two involved. Obviously, Lee was in that as well. It looks like the 10 of John Izzo has some damage to that car. Question's going to be how much damage will that affect here? Or how much of the performance will it affect here on the number 10 machine? Laps do count under yellow. Single file restarts. So quick rundown of the field. Craig Moore, your leader. Jared Hudson, second. Mario Edwards, third. Chris Creighton in fourth. Jason McMillan, your top five. Mike Perricone in sixth. John Izzo, who was involved in that incident, is in seventh with some damage to that pink number 10 machine. Lee Reed in the number 1 sits in 8th. Taylor in the 61 sits in 9th. And Buckthorn in the 22 rounds out the top 10. Artie Schick and Bart Buckthorn round out the remainder of the field. So we had a little bit of entertainment to start the feature. Pace car has the lights off, which means we're going back to green. We're going to have 6 laps complete when we go back to green. Craig Moore sees a green flag. We're back underway. And it turns 3 and 4 here on the restart. Jared Hudson trying to find a way around Craig Moore. Let's keep an eye on the 10 of Izzo as he was involved and has some significant damage, as you see on the right side, and also a little bit on the left of the 110 Nation LLC pink car. Taylor to the inside of Reed. Taylor did start at the tail of the field for the feature. He's making his way up to spot number 8. Right now, it is still Craig Moore with the lead. Jared Hudson sitting right there for second. Edwards hanging on for third. Creighton in fourth. McMillan in the top 5. Perricone going to try to see if he can find a way to get around for that top 5 spot. As Taylor in the 61 going to see if he can get around the damaged number 10 of John Izzo. He'll move up the track a little bit. Almost opened the door completely for Lee Reed to get to the inside. Shut the door quickly. Izzo holding on pretty well for a damaged car. And looks like Craig and the 2 starting to pull away a little bit here. Jared Hudson hanging on. Mario Edwards for third. But he's got Chris Creighton in the navy blue 00 trying to reel him in. I think the battle on the track at the moment is for 5th. Perricone right on the bumper of McMillan. See if he can find the golden opportunity to take the 5 spot away as they motor through turns 3 and 4. Everyone has chilled out for the most part here. We are almost halfway. Jared Hudson still not letting Craig Moore get away too far. He's going to try to see if he can run him down. It's not like in the previous 2 heat races where the leader ran away with it. Craig Moore was the winner of the first heat race and ran away with it, and he goes way up high. Here comes Edwards getting very close to the 18's bumper. Going to see if he can try to get second. That's going to help Craig Moore out a little bit because he creates a little bit of a gap. But Jared Hudson trying not to let him go too far. Mario Edwards trying to keep pace. Nose to tail for the top three. Hudson moves up the racetrack a little bit. Opens the door for the 14 of Edwards. Trying to get to the inside for second. He'll get there on the inside in turn number 3. Side by side for second. Hudson gets the momentum and shuts the door going into turn number 1. Mario will go to the outside, see if he can create a little bit of momentum. Meanwhile, further on back, Taylor was looking to the inside of Izzo. That is for spot number 7. Izzo has it. Taylor wants it. Damage not really affecting the performance of the pink number 10 machine. As Hudson gets away from the 14 of Edwards. Going to try to stick with the 2 of Craig Moore as they go into turns 1 and 2. Hudson goes up the racetrack. Can he create a little bit of momentum, which will create some speed coming off the corner? Perricone trying to run down the 110 of Jason McMillan. Here comes Taylor right on Izzo's bumper as they go off the turn number 2. Can Taylor find the way to the inside of Izzo, or can he power his way on the outside? Every time Taylor tries to go low, Izzo blocks. And Edwards has caught back up to Jared. Jared still not letting Craig Moore go that easy. As we have 8 laps to go, almost at 7. It'll be 7 laps to go this time. Craig Moore leads with 7 laps to go this time here in the feature. Jared Hudson for second. Mario Edwards third. Chris Creighton fourth. Jason McMillan and Mike Perricone, your top 6. Izzo for 7th. Taylor's been trying to run him down and find a way by. While that's been happening, Lee Reed's been trying to close the gap there. And unfortunately for Bart Buckthorn, who didn't really take much of a hit during that incident to start the race, he's unfortunately losing the group, losing the entire field here. Craig Moore leads with 5 to go, a handful remaining. Down the back straightaway. Who will win the first ever 110 Nation Racing Experience racing event here at the virtual Stafford Motors Speedway in Stafford Springs, Connecticut? Next week we hit the dirt of the Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital. The first of 2 dirt races on the schedule. 3 laps to go for Craig Moore. Does Jared have anything for him? Can he reel him in? It seems like Jared is fading and Craig is starting to pull away. Mario Edwards right there for 3rd. Chris Creighton knocking on the door for 4th. 2 laps to go this time by. Meanwhile, battle for 5th shaping up again. McMillan has 5th. Perricone wants it as Perricone's watching from 6th. Meanwhile, white flag is in the air for the DJ Music Man, Craig Moore, as he rounds turns number 1 and 2 to the back straightaway for the final time. And your first ever 110 Nation Racing Experience winner goes to Craig Moore, Jared Hudson, Mario Edwards, the podium, Chris Creighton, Jason McMillan, the top 5, Perricone 6th, Taylor 7th, Izzo 8th, Foxworth 9th, and Lee Reed sneaks in for 10th. Schick and Buckthorn complete the field. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this race. We'll be at Knoxville next week for the first of 2 dirt races. Congratulations to Craig Moore on being victorious here at Stafford and round number 1. We'll see y'all next week, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe down below. My name is Marty Masterson, signing out.